We write songs about movies, and this week we're joined by comedian Pat Dunn, and we've written songs about Wag the Dog. Like, comment, subscribe, and get that bell icon back in time for beans. This is the Royds Review Podcast. Hello, and welcome to the Royds Review Podcast. I'm Rob.
And I'm Andy.
And we are back, joined by our good friend Pat Dunn. Hey, Pat.
Hey, how are you?
We are good. How are you?
I'm all right, man. Thanks for having me.
Andy, like I said, we are good.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I'm fine.
Yeah, I was telling him that you are also good.
Yeah, I don't mind.
They, them are good.
Yeah.
Yep. Everyone is good. Excited to be talking about Wag the Dog, Wag the Frog, Shag the Frog.
Bag that hog.
That's a good
There
one.
it is. 3. There it is.
Get ready to 60 to 90 minutes of this. Had you guys seen Wag the Dog before?
No.
I've never even heard of it.
I have seen this. It's actually one of my favorite movies of all time. It's also one of my father's favorite movies of all time. There's one thing I say. My father has good taste in movies. So, there's also... I feel like this movie's poignant. I feel like there's a reason we're doing this movie. Andy, what do you think?
Robbie, in what way?
Well, you see, the president's a...
Ah, yes.
And you see, a former president is also a...
You could argue it's probably a lot more than that.
Oh, yes, you could make that argument.
Who are we talking about? Taft?
Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. That bathtub was young.
Yeah.
But in this, they've invaded Albania. So as long as the country ends in an A, you could stage a war in it.
Correct.
Gonna be honest, I never even heard of Albania.
Is that serious? Are you real?
No, I know where it is. I can't find it on a map, but I heard
I couldn't. Oh, no.
I think it's Eastern European, I think.
Yeah, but if you asked me to point it out on a map, I couldn't. They'd be like, Rob, that's North Carolina.
All the same.
Rob, that's a map of the solar system. That's the moon.
Moonbania.
Okay, it's right next to Italy.
That makes a little more sense why in the movie Fad King was pushing for Italy. I didn't realize they were right next to each other.
Oh, okay.
So this movie actually came out a month before the Clinton-Lewinsky scandal. And this is according to the Wickermanpedia.
Which is
Yes.
crazy, because as I'm looking up stuff on this movie that I've never once heard of, I was like, oh, they made this right after. This is probably 99, 2000. And no, it is not.
No.
Yeah, I was looking at it and I was like, oh, it must have been like it's poignant now. It must have been real poignant then. No, they just knew, you know? They were just like, you know what? The president's kind of pervy.
This happens. They just were like, this happens.
Yeah.
Well, this is also loosely based on a book, American Hero. I know, Andy, you've read that several times.
I've never read a book.
Why don't you give us the plot of the book American Hero?
Okay, so there's a young boy, and he has a scar on his forehead, right? And he's the boy who lived. And so a wizard named Dumbledore and a big guy named Hagrid and maybe somebody else, they go to his house. It's Harry Potter.
Oh, I thought that was the Bible.
They're the same thing, Robbie.
Took me 40 seconds to figure out that was Harry Potter. You're talking about. Yeah.
When you said young boy, I was wondering if it was going to be autobiographical. I thought you were just going to tell the story of you
Young
growing
boy
up.
born in 1991 in
Tales from the Woodshed.
Queens Village. Yeah. It's an incredibly cynical movie.
It's an incredibly honest movie with an incredible cast.
Yeah, this cast is nuts.
A lot of, like, cameos, because they're all very small, other than Bobby De Niro and Dustin Hoffman and Anne Heche.
Like, looking at the cast, I'm like, oh, Jay Leno's in this. I'm like, oh, he's going to play Jay Leno. And of course, Jay Leno is Jay Leno. Yeah.
Did anyone look up if Jim Belushi is actually Albanian?
I could do that right this very instant.
Yeah, let's do some research. And you are a research consultant. Let's look up if the Belushi brothers are Albanian. We all know their parents aren't.
A lot of changes to this podcast since I've been on. Before we were no research, we're going to guess what we're saying. We could easily find it, but no, we're going to...
Yes, he is actually Albanian.
What do you think it was decided on Albania because they were like, what's a celebrity we can grab? Because the country doesn't really matter.
Right. Well, Albanian?
It could have been any small-time country. Small-time country sounds so rude.
It's a TV show on...
AMC.
Yeah. Next week on Small Time Country.
Mother Teresa is Albanian.
Oh, they could have got her. She was alive in 97, I think.
Probably.
Isn't that when she kicked it? 97?
When did Princess Diana die? Because it's like the same week.
I think it was 97, wasn't it?
We could easily Google this.
Dua Lipa, Rita Ora, and Bebe Rexha. BB Rexha.
Andy didn't even say any words right there. He just made up some letters.
Yes.
Andy literally just spoke Albanian.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, that's, so Slim Pickens.
We're talking about Wag the Dog, directed by Barry Levinson, starring Robert De Niro, Dustin Hoffman, and Anne Heche.
The credits say music by Mark Knopfler.
Hell yeah,
Yes.
Dire Straits, man.
Yeah.
And you can tell the minute some of these guitar licks are coming in there, you're going, oh yeah, no, that's Mark Knopfler.
Yeah, I can hear the thumb.
Yeah, you didn't need to tell me this was Mark Knopfler.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which, later on, we get when Willie Nelson and Pops Staples, that's actually Mavis Staples' father, are playing Good Old Shoe. I had to look up, was this written by Willie Nelson or Mark Knopfler? Do you know who it was written by?
Edgar Winter.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Dude, at the end of this movie, like the credits are rolling and I'm looking at all the musical things. Huey Lewis.
You wrote The Men of the 303.
Yeah.
And Merle Haggard did Courage Mom, which he actually wrote for it, yeah.
And he's in there. Barry Levinson? A lot of pull, apparently, in the music world.
Oh yeah, they were calling all their friends.
Yeah.
Hey, you want to do a small thing for a fun little movie?
Yeah.
Because the movie opens with a quote, why does a dog wag its tail? Because a dog is smarter than its tail. If the tail were smarter, the tail would wag the dog. I think it's interesting to name this movie that and be like, all right, we do have to explain what that means.
Yeah.
Like, because if they don't have that at the beginning, at the end of this, I'm going, good movie. Why'd they call it Wag the Dog?
Yeah.
I also think I like the title because going into this, I knew nothing about the movie. Is it a cartoon about dogs? Is it the original Paw Patrol? Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I told my wife. I was like, oh, I watched Wag the Dog earlier. And she was like with Peter, our baby son. I was like, no, it's a movie. She was like, oh, I thought it was like a kid's show. Sounds like a kid's show.
It does.
Like, oh, on PBS. PBS Kids, Wag the Dog.
What? And it's just a dog violently shaking while its tail is just stiff.
Yeah.
It's a dog with Parkinson's.
Oh. Wow.
I figured the dog would be named Wag. It's Wag the Dog. And he's like, G'day. I'm better than Blurry.
Well, we don't let Bluey near Wag.
Yeah, yeah.
Wag's a little weird.
Yeah, Wag's off. Something's off about Wag.
We meet Spin Doctor Conrad Breen, that's Robert De Niro, and Winifred Ames, that's Anne Heche. They're having a meeting. The President of the United States is being accused of misconduct with an underage girl, and the President is in China.
Wait, are you reading today's news or the movie?
Excellent.
We also get someone who's barely, mentioned in the credits, because playing John Neal, the President's opponent, is Craig T. Nelson.
Coach himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mr. Incredible.
Why is he not in the cast? Is there a reason?
I don't know, but I think it's great that he never interacts with anybody in this movie. He's only in commercials.
That is true.
Yeah, and on the news, yeah.
Just like it's great, we never see the President. Because it doesn't matter. Just like we don't say in this movie, we're not hammering home Republican, Democrat, or anything like that, because it's all of them.
that. I like looking at the credits, and then you're waiting to see who the president is. I'm like, all right, I guess it's Woody Harrelson. Like, no, it's this guy. Okay, I guess it's Dennis Leary. What?
Woody Harrelson would get elected. That character Schumann would get elected.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, because he speaks his mind.
Yeah, Schumann was at January 6th.
Yeah.
No doubt about that. The song that Senator Neal uses in the campaign commercial is "Thank Heaven for Little Girls."
Yes, excellent.
Outrageously funny, and you would not have a politician to have the balls to do that if their opponent was accused of something like that today. Because the politician would be like, I'm also going to be named in something like that, so let's not let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
What was the name of that song?
Thank Heaven for Little Girls.
All right, we're gonna clip that.
We got him.
Blackmail. We got you.
Damn it! Green wants to come up with a distraction so the public doesn't focus on the president's misconduct, and he talks about examples of how they've done this before. We got the quote, change the story, change the lead. And his plan is to fake a war with Albania. And I love this running thread. Why Albania? Why not?
I have a theory that Steve Bannon really likes this movie.
Yeah, probably.
He's like, I'm going to base my life on this.
De Niro is so good here as he's sitting there going, and there's no B-3 bomber. I don't even know how these rumors get started.
Yeah, and they're like, what B-3? He's like, yeah, you got it.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Now you're getting it. Yes. When we first meet Dustin Hoffman, Stanley Motz, he's the Hollywood producer. He's in the tanning booth. Is it true? And they're like, you wouldn't be here if it wasn't true.
Right. In classic, just like in real life, it doesn't matter to him either way. He's like, all right, I'll still do it. Like, and it's like even in the news coverage, it's like, well, how will this affect the election? It's like it's ignoring the morality and the abhorrence of all of that. And it's just like, how is this going to affect the politics? What about the heinousness? Like, yeah.
Even Breen says here to Motz, he goes, it doesn't matter. It's a story. It doesn't matter if he did it or not. The public is going to focus on this unless we give them a distraction.
Also, Dustin Hoffman is incredible in this movie.
Yes, very, very good.
Hoffman is an incredible comedic actor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's a really poorly kept secret that he's actually basing his performance on an actual Hollywood producer.
Robert Evans.
Is that true?
Yeah.
And apparently, when asked about it, he said, yes, I was very good in that movie. The producer. So it's like not a secret that he based all of his, what's the word I'm looking for, guys? Help me out here. Mannerisms. He based all his mannerisms and his speech patterns on this known Hollywood producer. And it's just this super eccentric guy. It's like they're watching the press conference here, and right when Wayne Jarvis takes the stage as the press secretary, I forgot his real name, but Wayne Jarvis is his character on Arrested Development. Motz goes, ooh, this guy is...
Yeah.
He's having such a blast watching the guy struggle at the press conference. And then when everyone starts asking questions and we see Breen or De Niro go, now they're getting it. Now they're getting it. Because all the questions are about Albania and the B-3 bomber and terrorism. And nobody at all is focusing on the fact that the president may have, done naughty things with a little girl.
I'm sorry, they were all focused on Venezuela. Iran. Greenland.
Canada.
Oh wait, Canada.
They're next.
Motz does this thing where Breen says, all right, what do you want him to say? So he has him say a line, and then he gets upset. I didn't sell the line.
Yeah.
He's always producing. He didn't sell it. He didn't sell it good enough.
And his whole thing, even from the beginning, he's like, I want credit. And they're like, you can't. It's not the kind of job you get credit for, man.
They're writing credit, pal.
Yeah. And he's like, that kind of talk will get you killed.
We see it because he talks about constantly, the only thing the producer gets is the credit. Yeah. And he talks about several times, he goes, I never won an Academy Award. I voted for it, never won, because he votes for himself.
Right, right. Well, they ask, like, oh, do you ever vote, like, in elections? He's like, no, I vote for the Academy. I vote for the Academy Award.
Well,
Very
yeah,
funny.
when Fad King early on, he goes, yeah, I voted for the MLB All-Star game, but Boog
Yeah.
Powell didn't make it in, so it ruined voting
Yeah.
for me.
I did enjoy that reference as a baseball fan.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Boo
yeah.
Pal, cool.
Great line here as they talk about war being show business. More people ask, why Albania? And he keeps going, why not? The story. Albania wants to destroy the U.S. way of life, and we just found out they have the bomb. Albanian terrorists have placed a suitcase bomb in
Canada.
to infiltrate the USA.
They got Willie Nelson, and he's like, what rhymes with Albania?
He said, Nelson looks at Hoffman and he goes, Albania's hard to rhyme. And Hoffman goes, what are you looking at me for? It's the name of a country.
Yeah, and then he goes, Albania. He goes, that rhymes.
He goes, yeah. Before Willie Nelson gets there, we see Mott's making the calls. And when he's on the phone with Johnny Dean, he's just absolutely obsessed. Johnny Dean is Willie Nelson. He's absolutely obsessed with this idea of him riding around with a shotgun and a dog.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he's doing this whole redneck thing.
But like, and then he talks to his assistant. He goes, he's riding around with a shotgun and a dog. And she's like,
Yeah.
And Heche's like, okay. But even when
good
Anne Heche comes in, she's like, the president is on the line. He's like, 1 minute. Like, it's the president of the United States. He's like, and Heche, all right, I'm taking the phone call. Like,
Yeah. And that's the thing. It like you said earlier, the president doesn't really matter.
no.
Like, it doesn't. And
I'll take 10 Willie Nelsons over any president any day.
Oh, yeah.
the only thing missing from this movie is corporations. You know? Other than that, this is the most
that's in there.
realistic thing. Yeah, but like very, very slightly. Realistically, all the CEOs will like be there and like orchestrating this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but we do see the Fad King working on brand deals.
Yeah, like tie-ins.
He's working. Yeah, for these, there's a statue. I think they're working with Burger King or something like that for the Welcome Home Whopper or something like that.
Yeah.
I think one of the things the movie does well is we're in and out of there in an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's brisk.
Yeah, nice watch. That's not there's really no fat in here. I feel like it's all need to know. All meat and potatoes.
It's a lean, mean, cynical machine.
Mm-hmm.
They plan some stories. They're planning news footage, and they start gathering the headshots of potential actresses. When they're looking at the newspaper and Johnny Dean keeps writing these horrible songs, like he goes, look at this, and he goes, sit on my lap if you love me, but don't put your hand down there. And he's like, all right, I didn't want you to write a song about it. I just wanted you to look at it.
Yeah. He just keeps going. He keeps writing the song. He's like, no, I think you misunderstood the task.
Mats is convinced the Belushis are Albanian, and he starts with John, and they're like, well, he's dead.
Yeah.
All right, Jim Belushi. And all Dean cares about, wow, the Belushis are Albanian.
Yeah.
Like, that blows his mind. Willie Nelson was the perfect choice for this.
Yeah, he's great.
I thought he's great in this. For
Yeah.
a non-actor right here, he was much better than Dennis Leary. Give you that.
You know what? I even thought Dennis Leary was good in this because he's a perfect... First of all, he's dressed like The Matrix 2 years before The Matrix. Telling me The Matrix didn't start any trends. They were following trends. People thought this look was going to be popular as early as like 95.
Bill Hicks was wearing that stuff years beforehand.
That's true. Dennis Leary's he's good as like a fast-talking sleazebag.
Exactly, and that's exactly what he is. All the minute details that Mats worries about are incredible. Like, he's like, and I want a kitten. And they get a dog. He goes, I don't want a dog. I want a kitten.
A Lapo Asso.
Yes, that's what they keep bringing.
Yeah.
And that's the animal wrangler, Harland Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is where we get Fad King. He wants to know if they're set on Albania because if they can do Italy, he can get a lot more tie-ins. That's all he's worried about. At the video shoot, we meet the young girl, Kirsten Dunst. I believe she's Tracy. She wants to put the work on her resume, but they're like, no.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Yeah. We'll kill you.
And Matsup says, like, they brought a whole menagerie. I just wanted a kitten.
Yeah.
And then they wind up, they're going to do it in post. And when he's talking to Tracy, she's like, you're going to punch a kitten later?
They hand her a bag of Tostitos chips, and she's like, this is a bag of chips. They're like, yes, we'll do it in post.
Everyone, even if you're in this movie for 2 lines, is perfect. Because her just deadpanning, these are chips.
Yeah.
Do I get to hold a kitten? No.
While they're like doing it in post, he's like, calico kitten.
But he cuts off a conversation to say that.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, I know what we need. Calico kitten. But the president wants a white kitten. He goes, he's starting to butt in. It's starting to happen. Yeah. We also get a great line by the stagehand as they're putting makeup on Tracy when he goes, stop the makeup. She's been raped by terrorists.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Did you also catch who the director was here? At the very left in that booth. That's David Koechner.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
I knew
really?
there was another like young comedian in here.
This is before Anchorman and all that. Yeah, this is David.
Whammy.
I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, exactly. This will all be done in 4 to 5 hours, and I really like how the movie transitions because it just cuts to, and here's the news footage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Now we're watching what they've actually done. After watching them go, can we get a bridge? How about some screaming?
Yeah. And it's like the stock scream.
Yeah, it's almost like a Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the next on the list of stock screams. There's the Wilhelm scream, and then there's whatever this scream is.
There's the Lady Wilhelm scream. The Wilhelmina scream.
Mm-hmm.
With 10 days to go, none of the major news outlets are reporting about the Firefly Girls, but they are reporting about the war in Albania. And I like how, at one point, I forgot exactly when it is, they go, yeah, because she was with a Girl Scout, but it was a Firefly Girl.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was not a Girl Scout, it was a Firefly Girl. I don't think there's a difference.
They don't sell cookies. That's it.
I figured, because I've never heard of Firefly Girl. Is that a real thing?
Oh, I thought it was made up for the movie.
That's what I
So
thought.
did I.
I thought they couldn't use Girl Scouts, so they used Firefly Girl.
That was the impression I was under.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what it was. And then to be like, there is a legal distinction. It's like, yeah, but you don't need to say that.
Yeah.
There is this weird thing with these stories where, remember, you have to get every aspect of the story correct. Because, especially here, like, the minute you said a Girl Scout, like, if this happened today, the minute you said it was a Girl Scout, I'd be like, see, you don't even know the story. It's not real. They said a Firefly Girl, now you're saying a Girl Scout?
Firefly Girl is just a girl who's a fan of Bray Wyatt. Yeah, AI's giving me a lot of crazy definitions. I don't know if any of these are true.
People are following Breen. They're listening to everything he says as he plans more of the fake war. The CIA has found out about the plot. William H. Macy plays Charles Young. He's a CIA agent tasked with talking to Breen. I love this line. There are 2 things I know. There's no difference between good flan and bad flan, and there is no war. Breen goes on a rant about future wars and wars of the future, and this whole time, Ames and Heche is just panicking. She's incredible.
Yeah, this is the best scene, I think.
Can I give you another line that William H. Macy says that was pretty cool?
Recite his whole dialogue.
I will. When the fit hits the shan, I liked.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he's supposed to be this like clear, like very clean cut dude.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna curse. So it's when the fit hits the shan, which I've never heard before this movie. I've never heard anyone like switch that around.
Me either.
I quite enjoyed Robert De Niro's delivery and wholeheartedly, and then they get in the limo, and Winnie is like, oh my god, like she's like flustered. She's like, oh my god, that was crazy, that was incredible. And he's like, no, you just gotta go. They didn't get it yet. You know, I'm Robert De Niro. Oh, they didn't get it yet.
Hey, I'm walking here. Wait.
Nice.
This is where we see a real shift in the Winifred Ames character, because after this, now that she thinks she's beaten the CIA, especially later on, like all of a sudden she's a lot more confident.
Yes.
And we start to see this shift. This is the only character development in this whole movie, is we watch Anne Heche just get a little more confident as they defeat the CIA. First here, and then after the CIA now decides the war is over. Yeah. They ended my war? They can't end my war.
Also, that character was supposed to be a guy. Winifred Ames was supposed to be a dude, and then they went with a female. And I like that they did that, and they didn't make it like a love thing.
Yeah, that's good. There's no romance in this movie, which, well, there is, but it's a bad romance. Rah, rah, shish, boom, ba.
Right, now we gotta pay Lady Gaga.
On the news, a little girl speaks in Albanian to the president, and she offers him the first harvest of the season or whatever, because at one point they go, is there an Albanian harvest festival of some sort?
Yeah.
And they're like, just look it up. And this is before Google, so you had to do actual research.
Yeah, break out your encyclopedias.
All right, go to the library.
Yeah.
It cuts to Johnny Dean leading this We Are the World style propaganda song about the defending the American dream, where the opening lines are literally just a declaration of independence.
Yeah.
This song was also terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! I think that's the point.
I think it's bad on purpose, which I liked, but yeah.
The American borders.
Yeah.
It's awful. You know what this movie could have used, though? We have all these cameos in here. Throw some big name artists on this stage.
Yeah, they had them like behind the scenes.
Like, if you've already had some people involved, grab them for 20 minutes. You know what I mean? Get me Huey Lewis and Edgar Winter in here singing this.
What about the news?
I couldn't recognize any of the news, so I don't care.
I can't name a single news. Or news. Or shoes.
I can name a good old shoe. Senator Neal and the CIA report to the public that the war in Albania has been resolved, and Motz is all upset because the war isn't over until he says it is. And we get these first of a recurring, this is nothing.
That's like all he says from here on out.
The more he says it, the harder I'm laughing, because he says it as every situation gets worse.
And like he's like, this is nothing, and then throws an example of like, I was in the pitch room for this movie. It's like, all right, man, all right.
Well, I forgot exactly which one, but he goes, I was halfway through filming this, and then I found out I don't have the rights.
I don't have the rights. Yeah.
King Fad and Motz devise their act 2. A war hero has been left behind like an old shoe, and Motz tells Johnny Dean to write a new song. He goes, what are you going to do? I was going to go get drunk. That's fine, Johnny, but you also got to write a new song.
Yeah.
The guy goes, what are you doing? He goes, I think I'm supposed to be writing a song.
And they like fake that it's from the 30s. They put it in the Library of Congress. Like,
you see, as more and more people are hanging out with Dustin Hoffman, they're becoming like him, because Breen is watching this closely and just goes, can we make it sound old? And Hoffman's like, I see what you mean. I get, like he asked for a hiss specifically, and that's a great call. And when they get there after it's recorded, he goes, get this in the Library of Congress.
yeah.
When they ask in that scene, get this in the Library of Congress, they ask one of them, who's seeing the guy from CBS tonight? And I thought they were doing an interview the first time I saw this. Like, who's giving an interview to CBS? No, she's going on a date and is going to say something off the record to the guy from CBS to trick him into thinking about the old shoe song. And you see these incredible layers that go into this plan. I think it makes it better that the plan constantly goes wrong.
Yeah, it's good writing. It's like, oh, this happens because of this, because of that. It never stops, and it's good. It's very good. It's a strange movie because we're watching the bad guys. At least me, when I was watching, I was like, I have a feeling they're gonna get away with this. Like, I have a feeling this is all gonna work out. And I personally was rooting against them.
Oh, you got to go for the anti-villain, anti-hero. Your Walter White's and what
I just
have
think
you.
everyone's a villain.
Right, everybody in this is a bad guy.
And I think that's the point is, yeah, this is the world, man. This is how the government works.
Pretty much anyone involved in politics is a bad guy.
There was a point in this movie where I go, imagine if this was, fiction.
Yeah. Yeah. Back then, in the 90s, this would happen behind the scenes. Now, it's like pretty much right in front of your face.
Now it's on the TV.
Well, now with social media, you can't hide anything.
Right, so they just do it. And it's like,
right. And
okay.
then if they don't like it, they go, oh, that's AI.
Yeah.
Not real AI.
Or it's a Democrat hoax.
Exactly. Motz and King write a speech for the president, and this is where Breen tells the person, hey, who's talking to CBS News? And talk about, an old shoe, it reminds you of something. And then the president refuses to give the speech because it's corny, and Motz is like, of course it's corny.
Yeah.
Motz then gives the president the notes on how to deliver the speech, and at the end, get me 30 secretaries in a room.
Yeah. They're all crying.
That's his demand. Yeah, they're all walking out crying, and then as the president is giving the speech, he's like, he's not delivering it right.
Yeah.
Like, we're back to, he's not doing it right.
Not how I would have done it.
The producer's always trying to produce.
The president gives the speech. They show a picture of Schumann, that's Woody Harrelson, with rips on his sweater that is Morse code for Courage Mom. And as the president continues to give the speech, we see Motz and Breen finally begin to bond. And right after they start to get along, we get more tension. We start to get that tension between them again, because Motz is like, why don't we set the president up for the Peace Prize? And Breen's like, no, this is over after Election Day. Like, that's it.
And that's the whole thing. He's like, I just need a distraction until Election Day. And what's the thing? Don't change horses in midstream.
Yeah, and it's like this very corny, old school, like, political ad of these people being like, well, it just makes sense to me.
Yeah.
You know what president used that saying?
No.
Which?
The horse one. That would be Abe Lincoln.
President? Oh,
our first horse president. the Hoovel office. That's a stretch.
All right, all
really,
in favor say nay.
Nice. Excellent. That's interesting.
Breen and Motz throw some old shoes into a tree, and they get joined by a child, and they tell him to tell his friend, like, hey, go tell all your friends, this is what we're doing for old shoe. Jim Belushi delivers a message to his fellow Albanians.
Yeah, in Albanian. He's like, if you're listening...
Incredible stuff. Fad King shows Breen the mural that they want to build at the end of the war. We see a high school basketball game, and all the students throw their shoes on the court in support of Schumann, and we're seeing how this propaganda machine is working.
It just snowballs.
Motz starts to get upset because after everything is done, nobody's gonna know everything that they've done.
Breen keeps reminding him, he's like, yeah, man, like, nobody can know. You'll get a nice ambassadorship. What is a question? What does that mean?
It's a bullshit job that rich people get so they can just go to other countries and not get arrested because they're in other countries committing crimes.
Yeah, like the owner of the Jets is an ambassador with England?
Something like that.
Something? They don't have oil? What the hell? Wow.
There's another song in support of Schumann. This is Courage Mom, and it's played by Merle Haggard. And they see the girl crying on TV. Goes, that's a real tear. We were going to give her like eye drops, but that's a real tear. Motz is also right when he says, wait till after the election to reveal Schumann. That's the promise.
Yeah.
The promise is, you elect me Tuesday, I show you Schumann Wednesday.
Yeah. Says that's why the people pay $7. And I was like, $7?
Ooh.
Yeah. We finally meet Willie Schumann. They want to fly back, but the pilot is nervous about the weather, and Mott says they have to go now because people are waiting on him. Schumann gets shined over, and the military gives Ames the keys to the manacles, and she's like, what?
Yeah.
And she goes, well, what did he do? He goes, he raped a nun. And oh, God. And why is there an end?
Yeah. I like how she's the only one freaking out. Like,
yeah, well, Breen's a guy who's seen it all.
Yeah. But Breen and Motz are just like, what are we gonna do? Yeah.
So I think the crime is perfect for like this type of like black comedy. Like being a nun is awful, but also a little comical.
It's comical the fact that because she's so concerned about the people who the president employs, and now it's like, wait, now we have to make this guy look like a hero, but he raped a nun?
Right.
Like, how do you do that? Because in 2026,
with JD
comes
Vance,
out immediately.
I mean,
Yeah.
Hey, that was a couch.
But that
couch had a family, damn it.
That couch had graduated from a nunnery.
Oh wow.
Okay. It was an ordained nun couch. Is that how nuns work? Do they get ordained?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
There's a running gag where Anne Heche, Winifred, is like, he employed an illegal alien at one point, and that keeps coming up. And now she has to deal with this guy who raped a nun. It's it's good. It's good. Also, if they were to remake this movie, they would take that out because
100%.
And like later,
he misgendered a nun.
But like later, we see him like chasing a woman with the intention of doing that, and under it is like. It's like, all right, that would not fly. That only works in the 90s, you know?
When he walks up and he's going, I like to not laugh, I like to boogie. Man, you have no idea. I walk into the bedroom doing that, and Laura's like, already no.
Yeah.
Don't even try now.
Start over.
Yeah, no, trust me, there's no start over that.
Yeah.
I did like this movie overall, but two things in the last like 5 minutes of the movie. Plane crash. Where are the pilots? Are they dead? Are there
dead.
Injuries? They're dead, and they're with a rapist like out in public, and they just like not pay attention to him.
Well, they get distracted.
Right, but you gotta keep an eye on the guy.
I do agree with you that at a certain point, it ventures into silly, where it's been pretty straight-laced, like a very dry comedy, and then it goes into like a little bit of silliness here.
It's like, all right, we gotta rush the next 20 minutes. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do. All right, plane crash, and then we'll just off them, get rid of them. This like seems rushed a little.
They had the chance to just kill him in the plane crash.
Yeah.
But opted not to do that. I do like before the plane takes off, there's this conversation between Motts and Ames. He's like, he's fine as long as he gets his medications. What if he doesn't get his medication? Then he's not fine.
He's not fine. Yeah.
So they're just calling us, I need like a crate load of this medication because they're just giving it to him like it's candy. Apparently, these are just antipsychotics. That's just what it's called on the bottle.
Yeah.
Antipsychotics. No
It's
brand.
the 90s, baby.
Yeah. Schumann is excited to get back for beans because apparently it's easy to put stuff into the beans without people knowing. And Breen goes like, what kind of stuff? What do you mean by that? He's like, I didn't mean anything. You said it and I want clarification. What do you mean by that?
I really like Robert De Niro's everything in this movie. He never breaks like his composure at all. And he's just on the phone. He's like, what I said, I meant, what do you mean? That's it. That's all I meant.
I think you're a funny guy. Why not? Wrong movie.
But he's so good in this. And you know what? Robert De Niro looks pretty good with a beard.
Mm-hmm. He does look good with the beard. I'm not used to seeing De Niro with the beard.
Ronin. That's a movie. He has the goatee. Great car chase. Anything else from that movie, I couldn't even tell you. But Ronin.
We get the news talking about how the plane is late because it crashed, but they don't know that yet. Ames is yelling at Motts amidst the fire and rubble, and she's like, "You liberal, save the whales!"
Yeah.
And he just yells at her that this is nothing.
Yeah.
And he's all excited to tell this story while they're on like the tractor or whatever. And he's like, you can't tell this. And he goes, fuck the world. Try a 10 a.m. pitch meeting, coke to the gills.
Yeah. With the plane crash, everybody's fine, but where are the pilots? Like Pat said. But like,
they're dead.
Right, but there's a flaming pile of rubble behind them, and they're all perfectly fine.
There's no like tattered clothing. There's no cannibalism.
that's like day 10 where cannibalism starts, man.
That's what he's resorting to at first. Motts comes up with a story as to why Schumann spent 12 years in prison. They all had to. Like, everyone in the 303, which they came up with at the pitch meeting earlier on when they're all sitting around. He goes, oh, it's 3:03 a.m. And that's how they came up with the name of his troop, 303. Schumann goes, is today laundry day?
Or what do you do on laundry day? He goes, laundry.
Yeah. Ames is concerned because the guy who is driving them is an illegal immigrant. As they're talking, Schumann follows who I assumed was the shop's owner while singing I Love the Nightlife. Okay, this is bad, but it's funny as hell. When Motts hears the gunshot, he goes, oh God, he's dead. And he goes, oh good, he's not dead. We hear one more gunshot. Like, scratch that.
Yeah, yep. That whole thing, very funny, but also just not gonna work. It's not gonna work in any other year.
I was thinking they would stop him before anything happened. Like the dad would like see him and then get him there. It's like, oh no, they allow some stuff to happen behind the closed doors.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I think if they took out the music that was playing under it, it would be a little better. But the music is like comedic music. It's like, look at this zany thing. It's like, this is actually heinous.
Yeah, but it is pretty zany.
Yeah, in a zany way. Like, I get the joke and I appreciate the joke. I laughed at it.
Mm-hmm.
But, taste,
What? I thought it was tastefully done. He's dead.
He did get his comeuppance.
Yeah, if he didn't get what was coming to him, I'd be like, all right, that's pretty. Like, if he made it out alive, I'd be like, that's pretty tasteless.
But the bad thing about it is the comeuppance, it's C-U-M. So
that's bad.
Yeah,
that is
it's
bad.
bad.
Yeah. There's a huge military funeral for Schumann. The dog is trained as a pallbearer because of the ham that they rubbed on him.
Yeah. I like how the dog turns around and looks at Robert De Niro and he's like, "This one of those." Very good.
Motz watches the news. The president is in good shape in the polls. He's a surefire winner.
There's like 86%.
He's like, yeah, it's like definitively winning.
Yeah.
The TV credits his ads of "you don't want to change a horse midstream" to the president's success, and that pisses Motz off, and he goes, "Fuck my life, I want the credit."
This is really good stuff. This is like the one part in this movie that's like dramatic.
Yeah.
Well, it's dramatic, but it's also hilarious. Because you hear some of the things he says.
Yeah.
They told me I couldn't make a remake of Moby Dick from the perspective of the whale.
Yeah. But like, he's like, I want the credit. Breen is doing so much. He's like, because he likes, they're friends at this point. And Breen is like, listen, like, and then he looks at the Secret Service guy. He's like, yeah, it's time.
Yep. We got to do it.
And then the reflection as Robert De Niro's character is looking out the window, the American flag is reflected on him as he's watching Dustin Hoffman walk to his his
demise.
Yes. And it's great. Really, really good.
He gets led into the car by the guys, and you can tell, like, there's panic in there for a second, because he's like,
Yeah.
And we see them swearing in the immigrant as a U.S. citizen.
And they say, like, oh, do you agree to abide by blah, blah, blah? He goes, "See."
And then the news reports that Motz died suddenly of a massive heart attack. He was 57 or 62, depending on the bio.
Again, before Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the news reports that a new war is going to be starting in Albania. And then the credits roll over, like, this weird, like, they're playing, like, 15 seconds of one song, 15 seconds of another song.
I thought that was weird. I didn't like it.
I didn't like that.
Yeah.
It's like, just play some Mark Knopfler. Just...
Yeah.
Let Mark Knopfler play a solo.
I definitely missed the 86% on the screen, because my question to myself was like, who's president? Did he win? I have no idea. I guess I missed that one little part.
Yeah, they said it was like he's a surefire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because they're watching some, like, political talk show, like roundtable discussion show kind of thing, and they're all like, "Oh yeah, and the president's a surefire winner thanks to his slogan, 'Don't change a toilet mid-streams.'"
Very good.
Yeah, I always try to walk over to the sink during. Follow us on Letterboxd. What a transition. At TheRoydsBand.
He's done it. Guys, what are you thinking?
I love this movie. I think it's at least 4 stars, but I'm willing to hear you guys out.
I was gonna go 3.5 just because it was good.
I was leaning 3.5. I don't think it deserves a 4 out of 5. It's good. It's not great.
Yeah, good, very good. But
Right. Well,
like I wouldn't put this on again.
Yeah, this was a fine movie. I'll never watch this again in my life.
I wouldn't watch it again for several different reasons. One, little dry. 2,
Little dry. You're sounding like my wife.
hey.
whoa.
But 2, honestly, makes me a little sad. I'm like, wow, that's what's happening, and that sucks.
Well, then, guys, we've given it 3.5 stars on Letterboxd. Which is exactly what it has on Letterboxd, so the public is wrong.
Wow, we did it.
Right.
Yeah.
I think this movie holds up, definitely for the time, and then
For sure.
with the Clinton stuff, and then with the stuff now. I was like, wow.
For sure, and 7 years ago. That's another presidential thing.
I'm surprised this isn't streaming on something.
I think there's a reason for that. I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think they don't want. I don't think people want this streaming free. If you want to watch this, you got to pay for it.
I think that if that scandal broke before this movie was made, I think this movie would have been shut down.
This definitely
100%.
No.
I read, trying to find trivia for the movie. I didn't really get trivia, but in a way, I guess I found some like little tidbits. When this movie was like getting premiered, there was something with Clinton, and Clinton asked Hoffman, "Hey, what's this movie about?" And then he just looked at De Niro, who then looked at Levinson, and nobody gave him an answer.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Hey, don't you worry about it, Willie.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote a song.
I also wrote a song.
I have 2 years, and I will listen to 2 songs.
Very nice.
That's incredible.
Very nice. Pat, why don't you choose who's going to go first?
I will flip something.
All right.
Andy.
Okay. My song's called Bring Him Back Home. And I did something a little different. I wrote in the world of this song. So you know how everybody's writing a song about old shoe?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I wrote a song about old shoe. I wrote a propaganda song. I went a little country for it.
I wrote a song about old shirt.
Oh.
I made a new poo.
Very good. Very good.
My song's a little corny.
Hey!
All right.
Mine's a little loose. I gotta go to the doctor. But mine's called Bring Him Back Home. I went a little country, gave myself a little southern drawl for it. Bring Him Back Home, and it goes a little something like this. Bring him back home. He don't belong over there. Bring him back home. Left alone in all that despair. Bring him back home. Back from Albania to America, free from the mania. Bring him back home to fight another day. Bring back old shoe. Saved us from the bomb. Bring back old shoe. His shirt said courage, Mom. Bring back old shoe from across the globe. Where's Albania? No one really knows. Bring back old shoe. America does what's right. Across the globe, where's Albania? Well, no one really knows. Bring back old shoe. America always does what's right. So that's my song called Bring 'Em Back Home.
I like that. I also like that you spoke the truth when you said America always does what's right.
They always does what's right.
For its people and the world.
Yeah.
Some would say we're number one.
If they don't, we'll kill them.
Exactly.
And then we'll say
It's
it was because they had, weapons of mass destruction or something.
If we're not number one, you better say Israel is.
Yeah. Because they got a lot of dirt on us. You understand? Anyway, my song, like I said, it's in the world. Bring back old shoe,
Let's get 'em.
Let's get them. Let's get them home from those Albanian terrorists.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like when I do a southern draw. I like to make them vaguely effeminate. I think that's very funny. Something about a southern drawl with a little bit of a lisp. It's funny.
I like me a big strong man to
Yeah.
plow my fields.
I think you both do great Lindsey Graham impressions.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's pretty much it. Robbie, what about your song?
My song is called This Is Nothing. And it's inspired by Wag the Dog and the fact that he just kept saying, this is nothing. I kind of twisted it a little bit to be not only about how, this is nothing, but also don't be distracted. This is nothing over there. Don't be distracted by it. So, it's kind of, I don't know, it's got a weird Steely Dan-ish vibe, I think, at points. Yeah, my song is called This Is Nothing. And wait till you hear it. It goes like this.
This is nothing. I've been through much worse before. Nothing. Politicians are just whores. Nothing. Lord of so much more than death. Nothing. So listen to what I say.
that was my song. This is nothing.
What'd you say at the end there?
Nothing rhymes with Albania.
Oh.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was cool. I like it was like smooth.
Mhm.
I like
Yeah.
the horns.
Like big band.
Yeah, I did a lot of work with the horns on the MIDI. It always the horns on their own sound like crap, and you always got to play with it to get a decent sound. The trumpet sound I was very happy with.
Yeah, it sounded good, I thought.
Right.
What was that 6/8?
It was 6/8, yeah.
Yeah, rock and roll, brother.
Yeah, 6/8, and I wanted
6/7.
to do my first.
Yay!
My first thought. Well, my first thought was like I wanted to do something kind of theatrical. That's why I start with the "This is."
Mhm.
Yeah,
And I was
cool.
like, I like the smooth harmonies, so I was like, we do the harmonies there instead.
Nice.
And I wanted to do, so I decided to do something just kind of smooth. And I liked how that trombone sounded at that little part where it gets a little lighter. You know what I'm talking about?
It wasn't rusty at all.
That is the name of my trombone, though. Rusty.
Rusty, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Of course. Now, I did draw something because we've been doodling.
Oh,
I did, and I drew this guy.
there he is.
He's got no body.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Just
okay.
legs and arms.
He's got arms!
Yeah, I said legs and arms.
Hold on. I'll draw something else for you.
It's gonna be a penis.
It's definitely a penis.
It's definitely a penis. Hey!
That thing is huge.
Yeah, for his
comparatively.
size.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's half his body.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for his size
Like
too.
me.
yeah. Yeah, but also like huge, like even if it's the size of, how it is on the paper. Like
shaped
in
like shaped
real
like an
life.
egg.
Like a lobster without its shell.
Oh God, delicious.
Oh, remember that from Arrested Development? That's Buster. When he talks about it, he goes, yeah, and she knows that my looks like a lobster, but without its shell.
With a seal too.
My
Hashtag
goodness.
relatable.
Pat, would you like to plug anything?
Plug the holes, folks. Get out there, find a hole, plug it. I'm on the Instagram, Dunzig, Dunnzig. I'm there. You could see me doing stuff. That's it.
Plug the
I should have asked you to
Get
get out
out
your
there.
social before.
Well, Pat is a friend of the show. If you don't know by now,
Yeah.
If you're
check
not,
out his stuff. Robbie, what do we got going on next week? It's an exciting week.
it is an exciting week. Next week is our 200th
Whoa.
episode, Spectaculare. Now, for our 100th, we were joined by some guests, and we went through some movies that we didn't give Letterboxd ratings to. We'll probably do something like that. Truth be told, we haven't really planned it out yet.
Yeah, we should talk about that. But you know what? We'll probably do something like we did last time, like you said.
Yeah,
Because we still have some
maybe.
leftover movies, right?
We do. We also maybe do some trivia. I have a whole bunch of trivia written we could do. We'll have a good time.
We'll
We'll
also
have a good
have
time.
2 original songs not based on movies.
That
Whoa.
is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I'll write my original song based on a television show. No, my song's already written and recorded.
My song is already written and recorded, but I writ it and recorded it a very long time ago. So it sounds
so
like
did I.
Buttress. So I'm gonna re-record it.
It sounds like a castle wall.
Sounds like a buttress, a castle wall.
Very, very good. So we'll have some movie talk next week. It'll be the 200th episode spectacular. Check it out. Andy, why don't you
Yes.
tell us where we can find the music?
Oh, with pleasure. You go to Spotify, Deezer, Apple Music, wherever you get your music. Search The Royds, and you'll find a bunch of collections of podcast songs, like you've heard on this very episode. But also a lot of studio recordings on there as well. Got 2 albums and a Christmas song. Hope you like it.
Check it out.
But if you want everything, you go to theroyds.bandcamp.com. You'll find everything. It's all there. Every single Royd song, guest song, bonus songs, all that stuff. Now, that is all also on the YouTube. Robbie, tell us a little more about the other socials.
Well, you go to YouTube, you go to Instagram, you go to TikTok, you type in TheRoydsBand. Oh, I'm sorry, you can even go to Reddit. You type in TheRoydsBand, there we are, there we be. Click every single link in the world. Every link in the world will lead you to us.
That's not true, Robbie.
That's not true at all. It's not true. But Instagram, TikTok, Reddit, I think that's all we use, and YouTube, TheRoydsBand. Wherever you're listening to us, give us a 5-star rating and review. Send us an email at roydsreview@gmail.com. Click the link to request a movie, or just get in contact with us. Do however you want. We like to hear from you. We love to hear from you.
Yeah, we appreciate it, and you know what? It helps us out a lot.
It does help us out a lot.
Yeah.
I had other drawings that I can't find now.
This guy.
This guy, indeed. I had a drawing I was really excited about. It was I thought it was my personal Van Gogh. Oh, here we go. It's The Baby and Dog. What do you think of those characters? Is that anything?
I think it's all right. I think it's all right.
You know what? It's better than that deserves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you say excite or excite?
I say, shut your fucking mouth. I say, stay away from my family.
Give me back my son.
Oh my god, that's something I do to my wife all the time. I'll be like, she'll say something. She'll be like, I don't know. She'll be like, shit, I can't think of a. I don't know.
Andy,
literally.
dinner's ready.
She'll say literally. I'll be like, hey babe, do you say literally or literally? She's like, well, I just said it. So what do you think?
You did that on the podcast a few weeks ago, and
Yeah,
I said
hilarious.
to you, well, how the fuck did I just say it?
Yeah.
I think I got irrationally angry, actually.
I think it's funny to say one thing that's like pretty innocent, and it drives people to the brink of murder.
Mm-hmm.
I always think that's really funny.
I like doing that to people who are driving, and they definitely know how to get wherever they're going, and like as they're coming up to a turn, I'm like, make a right here.
Yeah, I do that as well.
Yeah.
I'll say like to my wife, like as we're driving, and we're driving home, and we're like in our neighborhood. You're gonna want to make this left right here. Or another thing that I do, like Robbie, we just visited. About an hour and a half into the drive, I'll just turn and be like, guess I'll drive.
That's good.
She's like,
That's good stuff.
Man, you've been doing it for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Next week,
Well-
200th episode.
Episode, yeah, the 200th episode, you Wethgully Webbit.
Nice.
All right, Pat, thank you again. Thank you so
Hey,
much.
thanks for having me, guys.
We'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.